Florida. Greetings, everyone. Welcome to 2K Sports and another exciting edition of NBA basketball. We'll watch the Miami Heat in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry. David Aldridge will be reporting from the sidelines. And a look here at the scoring trend over the last several months for Ben Simmons.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustment.
We are nearly ready for the tip-off, but first, let's hear from our very own David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin, we all are well aware of the Miami Heat and their particular culture. Udonis Haslem, who's been one of the mainstays of this franchise throughout its history, said, "It's a warrior's mentality, being part of something bigger than yourself and sacrificing for your brother. You have to be committed mentally or your body will never follow. It's demanding on and off the floor." Kevin?
Everyone talks about the Heat culture. It is special. David, thank you. In these teams, both among the league's better defenses, Brent, with advanced stats and tracking, do you think it's getting easier to measure and quantify what goes into great defenses?
I think there's technology, Kevin, that still needs to come along in order for some of the analytics guys to really truly assess positional defenders and where some of their arms and legs are. That will really help them define how these defenses are impacting some of the offenses and the way they play.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Curry is out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for Miami, they've got Jimmy Butler. Adebayo is out there with Trevor Ariza. Then it's Robinson. And it's Nunn in at the 1 spot. Now here's Butler. Robinson for 3. That one's off. He starts the game with a miss. Butler against Green. And there's the pass to Embiid. Green kicks to Simmons. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Here's Harris. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
Yeah, Tobias, too strong. Gets inside. Not going to be denied.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
An 89% free throw shooter puts him right there among the league's best from the line.
I feel like Tobias Harris's confidence has grown over the past couple seasons, especially on the offensive end. Very capable of taking advantage of smaller defenders.
Now, here's Nunn. In the game against Boston, very impressive. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
Yeah, the quickness, the size, and the speed of Simmons really breathtaking, especially when he's dribbling the rock.
Here's Nunn. Adebayo passes to Butler. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Outside, Simmons. Adebayo against Embiid. And Adebayo sends it back.
And Bam aptly describes Adebayo's defensive impact. He packs a punch in there.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Simmons. Clock at 6. Outside, Green. From deep. No good on that one. Now the Heat take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, they were just wrecked last time they faced this team, and a lot of it was their own undoing.
Yeah, those turnovers were inexcusable. So many of their possessions ended with them giving the ball away. It's one thing to make passes, but you need to pass to your own team, not the other one.
Here's none. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And early in a game, these sorts of plays really can set the tone.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside, Green. Here's Embiid. The shot from the low post is good.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Passes it to Simmons. Curry looking around. No good on the triple. Miami trailing. None with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Here's Butler. Almost, but it rolls out. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Lays it up and banks it in. Simmons got his second bucket of the night.
The incredible focus of Simmons. Nothing gets to this guy, even when he's getting bodied by the defense.
Now, here's Nunn. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Robinson passes to Butler. Offline with his three.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Pass to Embiid. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Simmons against Nunn. The pass to Adebayo. Back to Nunn. To the right side. Robinson for 3. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Defeated by the Pacers in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Poor execution in that one. Not sure what led to the lack of focus, but coaching staff definitely not happy.
And they made some comments themselves that some of the fault might have lied with them because they didn't go in with the best of game plans and they didn't make the right adjustments. So we'll see tonight if they do.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
And again, it's the Heat missing.
Well, his shooting this quarter has to be a huge concern, especially when they're behind like this. Can he find a rhythm?
Embiid finds Harris. Over a reason. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Harris has got 7 points in the game. The Heat trail by 8. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now a timeout called by Miami. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Heroes checked in for the Heat. Now let's see how the seeds look out east going into the playoffs. You take a look at the 76ers. What a run they've had this year in first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, there's the Heat, and they're down 4 spots from them.
And right now for the 76ers, they must have reached every goal they set for themselves this season. For them to be this high in the standings this late in the season, what an accomplishment.
Now they've got a new set of goals, and those are all about success in the playoffs. That's where men are made. They've got to have their sights very high at this point when it comes to the postseason.
Here's Simmons. The Heat getting the bucket. Outside Curry. Back to Simmons. Over none. No good from Simmons. The Heat trail by 6. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. And it falls over the rim and in.
Hero knowing about the whens and the wheres for an assist.
And Simmons kicks to Harris. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one is on Ariza. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific player. 3 terrific kids, you're right. And some changes here for the Heat. Achua, he's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Bielitsa comes in for Trevor Ariza. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. And Philadelphia will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard's checked in for Embiid. Tolliver comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And George Hill's subbed in for Simmons.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Now here's Hill, the fast break opportunity. It's stolen by Dragic. Butler goes in. Rejected by Harris.
Every so often, Tobias Harris showing you something defensively, and great timing to throw that one away.
Tolliver with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Nuggets looking it over. Good ball movement here by Miami. Good work there as it goes.
Yeah, Bielitsa pushing right through the contact that time.
The 76ers leading by 6. Hill passes to Milton. Harris outside. Drills it from outside. Harris has got 12 points in the game.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Butler launches from deep. But they recover it. Dragic the pass to Hero. 6 to shoot. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively, because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And here are the 76ers now. The Heat getting the bucket. Here's Tolliver. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Philadelphia shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game.
And taking a look at the numbers on the season, they've converted about 77% of those foul shots.
That free throw good from Tolliver. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jimmy Butler. Tolliver hits them both. Looking at Miami, they took their win in their... This chance to break out the real stats, real scores from the real NBA and the list of the league's leading teams in steals. The 76ers in second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Now, here's Dragic. He really was a guy who also stepped up in that game against the Celtics. Here's Hero. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up. And Philadelphia gets called for the foul.
Hero right now working himself into a lather, staying aggressive and drawing the defense's attention.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him. Great for those teams who have overachieved in the regular season. As the playoffs are coming up, how do they ensure their success continues into the postseason?
Well, Kevin, the skeptics are still going to be out there. You just got to understand the playoffs are a different animal. You've got to be resilient and adaptable when the adversity hits, because it's going to come. And the belief system so paramount to success of teams, especially underdog teams in the postseason. Do they have the confidence to get the job done?
And since entering the league, Tyler Hero has had higher expectations for himself than anybody else. And with that kind of size as a guard and his shooting ability, he very much will realize it.
Now, here's Milton. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Rebound by Bielitsa.
That's the only kind of defense that's going to cut the mustard here tonight. You got to stay on top of a guy like that who can play at such a high level offensively.
Here's Hero. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Boston.
Hero can beat his opponents from all over the floor. He can get that shot off so quick.
The 76ers leading by 5. Milton kicks to Harris. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. They get Andre Iguodala.
Way to attack there and then create the contact.
The 76ers shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game. That's good from Harris.
Yeah, and early on doing a really nice job at the free throw line.
And the Heat making a change here. Dedmon's checked in. Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia. And Harris drops them both. The Heat trail by 7. Here's Hero. 6 points for him. Dedmon dishes to Dragic. To the paint. Here's Iguodala. It's hauled in by the 76ers.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here is Harris. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Indiana. Back to Korkmaz. The 76ers with another miss. Heat shooting 42% to begin this game. Bjelica passes to Hero. 1:35 left in the first quarter. Back to Bjelica. Yep, it counts. Bjelica's got his second basket.
Bjelica does a good job of staying active and with his shot that time.
Pass to Tolliver. Now here's Howard. Passes to Korkmaz. Philadelphia leading by 5. Here's Howard. And that one is good.
Yeah, not easy trying to keep Howard off the offensive boards. He excels at using his muscles and his size to get great positioning.
Now here's Dragic. No points in the game yet for him. Iguodala outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Dragic. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here's Korkmaz. The shot missing. Great D that time from Iguodala. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. The 76ers shooting at a nice 53% rate to start the game. They are sticking to the campaign. Now here is Harris. He's tightly guarded. Outside Hill. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And we'll be right back after this. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, share your story with everybody. And so you kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
It felt like they knew that there were openings in transition and just wanted to keep trying to feed that, get out quick.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Hill is out there with Korkmaz. Then there's Howard. And there's Anthony Tolliver. And it's Thibault in at the 3 slot. Here's Hill after the made shot from Goran Dragic. Here's Howard. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Howard's got his second basket of the night.
Like to see George Hill distribute to his teammates a heads-up play there.
Dragic kicks to Bjelica. It's hauled in by Tolliver. The 76ers leading by 7. Down low, Thibault, the pass to Korkmaz. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Now, here's Howard. Dedmon defending. Korkmaz, no good. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Yeah, I saw the box score of that game the next day, and I thought, wow, that's a huge scoring night. Pretty impressive stuff there.
Now here's Dragic, and he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Robinson with it, defended by Thibault. Near the three-point line, it's Dragic, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Really nice to see Dragic explore that aspect of his game. The catch-and-shoot J is simply deadly.
Pass to Tolliver. Now Howard. Poked loose and stolen by Dedmon. Iguodala kicks to Dragic. Gets an open look and hits. Now just a 3-point 76ers lead.
This story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here. Frankie, we hear this a lot. It's almost too popular now to say good offense beats good defense. Being a defensive-minded player yourself, do you agree with that statement?
Absolutely, Kevin. And the thing is, in today's game, when I played, there was an era, you could hold teams in the 80s and 90s. You could go a quarter and keep them at 12, 15 points. You can't do that now. It's different. You've got to be able to win stretches of 2 and 3 minutes. And honestly, you're right. The offense does dictate far more, but it doesn't discount the importance of defense. And if you still look at the reigning champs and the teams that have won titles recently, that's still one area that they're consistent in is their defensive approach.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Adebayo is checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Risa comes in for Bjelic. Butler, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And it's Kendrick Nunn in for Goran Dragic.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
The 76ers have made the most out of their opportunities at the line. They have yet to miss in 7 attempts. The first one falls. And so he makes both from the line. Now about 3 minutes gone in the second quarter of basketball. Nunn against Simmons. Nunn passes to Butler. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And a quick look at the numbers for Joel Embiid. He's right around 29 points a night, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And it says a lot that when we see numbers like this from him, we aren't even shocked. He's that good.
Yeah, we really have just grown to get used to his greatness, and that's the level for him that he's on right now.
Now here's Curry. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Pacers in Indianapolis, and he comes up with the deuce.
Offensively, we see Embiid all over the floor, but inside is where he can really utilize that size.
Here's Robinson after the made shot from Joel Embiid. And Embiid pulls it down.
And what should have been a simple pass and finish ends up in a missed opportunity on that alley-oop attempt.
Yeah, you'd like to keep things a little more simple, and that was a play that didn't quite develop the way they wanted it.
Now here's Green following the miss by Bam Adebayo. 5 to shoot. Embiid no good. The Heat trail by 7. Outside Butler looking to end his cold spell. Over to the wing. Embiid against Adebayo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul call.
And Miami making a change here. Achua's checked in, and Philadelphia also making a switch. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. Outside, Simmons.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
This is his first trip to the line tonight.
And, of course, we'd all like to see his percentage at the line improve, but he just does not have the touch right now. He's in the 60s.
First free throw is good.
The first pick in the 2016 NBA draft, Simmons has been a phenomenal addition to our league.
And Simmons drops them both.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Outside Butler. Back to none. Achua, the pass to Ariza. It's stolen by Green. One-on-one here. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. The Heat trail by 9. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons, his age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
Philadelphia leading by 9. Outside, Simmons. Three-pointer by Embiid. Connects from three-point range. Embiid's got 5 points now in the quarter. And Nunn has got the ball here for the Heat. Kicks it to Butler. Back to Nunn. Now the pass to Ariza. To halt the run. He doesn't hit that one. And the 76ers go the other way with it. No one near Curry as he lets it go. A three-pointer off the mark. For Miami, they've gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. Pass to Butler. Launches it. Miami no good on that time either. Philadelphia's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. And Simmons slams it in.
With the combination of strength and size, Simmons throws it down with ease.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Timeout called, the Heat. Your son, Cole Gregg, was one of the top high school players in America. A lot of services had him number 1. Talk about what it was like going through the recruiting process as a dad.
You know, it was fun for the most part because he really kind of kept everything in perspective. And the teams we dealt with, the schools we dealt with, man, they were all top-notch. So that process, about as enjoyable as one could ask for. But at the same time, it's still stressful, man. That's still your little guy getting ready to head off to college.
Well, you're a dad and a proud one at that. Tyler Hero, he's checked in for Miami. And a moment now to see nice three-point percentage numbers on this list. A look at the leaderboard showing us the most accurate three-point shooting 2 men in the league. Look at Curry, 3rd in the NBA. He's someone that if you leave him alone, he's going to knock it down.
These guys are gunners. I mean, they've got the green light at all times because of their three-point shooting. I mean, they are cash money.
Well, they're not players who run hot and cold. It's just hot when they're behind the arc. And if any of them do suffer from a cold stretch, it never lasts long. Shoot yourself in, then shoot yourself out.
Adebayo with the bucket.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Sixers.
To the left side wing. Embiid against Adebayo. And Embiid gets it to go. Embiid's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Hero passes to Butler. the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot-blocking guards you're going to find.
Now, here's Green. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. And they call an illegal screen here.
And checking out some numbers for Ben Simmons. This last month, he has been a real positive for this team. 6th in shooting percentage, 10th in steals, and he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
That's everything you want there. Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and the big throwdown.
Outside Curry puts up a 3. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Simmons against none. Butler deciding where to go with it. Over Simmons, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
Green kicks to Curry. Rebound by the Heat. And it's the Heat on the break. And Adebayo throws it down.
Love it when the big guy like Adebayo is out there making it happen in the fast break.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Well, we know the TV networks have brought more revenue, Greg, to the NBA. The expectation is for another bump when they renegotiate in 2023.
You know, at the same time, though, Kevin, with all the cord cutters out there, the league looking to make the game more accessible to those fans. I expect that to be a big part of this next deal.
Right, on your tablet, smartphone, or your computer. Tobias Harris is checked in for Curry. So a moment now to see the story for Joel Embiid.
There's been a drop-off in the rebounding numbers. He seems to be getting out-muscled on the glass in a way we didn't see earlier in the season. His last 10 games, the totals have taken a huge hit.
Now here's Simmons. He's got 8. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
And Simmons is so deft with the floater, freezing the D completely.
Hero passes to Butler. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is kept back down to 13 points, and that one coming from Hero.
I just think that's trouble. You're gonna let that guy shoot layups. You're asking for it.
Passes it to Harris. Milton with it. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Here's Hero. 8 points for him. None can't get it to fall. Harris dishes to Simmons. Pass to Milton. That's tipped. In transition, here comes Miami. Here's Adebayo. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Simmons with it. Now defended by Adebayo. Harris inside. Adebayo on him. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him. That's going to send Tobias Harris to the line. It's going to be on Bam Adebayo. And a new group in for the Heat. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Adebayo. Bielitsa comes in for Achua. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Jimmy Butler. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. And then for Philadelphia, Howard's checked in for Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Shake Milton. And George Hill's subbed in for Danny Green. The Heat trail by 19. Dragic, the pass to Dedmon. Heat moving the ball around. Here's Hero. To the middle. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
Hero sticking with it through contact. That's not easy.
The pass to Howard. On the wing, Harris. Howard in the post. Dedmon defending. That one goes. Count it. Howard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Howard establishing some confidence now down low. Just get him the ball and let him take care of business.
Dragic with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Dragic gets the bucket.
Well, he hasn't missed yet, guys, and the defense is scrambling for answers to stop this hot start.
Hill looking around. Pass to Harris. And it's Dragic with the ball for the Miami Heat. Trailing by 17. And, yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul. Unnecessary contact.
Boy, a very hard foul that time, and the officials had to slap him with the flagrant. I mean, you can't let him get away with that kind of contact.
Yeah, gee, that's an easy call for the officials to make when there's that much contact. The league is really cracking down on those sort of plays. And he can't get the first one.
And the all-around game Iguodala possesses makes him unique, does whatever is asked of him on the floor.
And he's good on the second. Duncan Robinson, he's checked in for Hero. The 76ers also with a sub. Matisse Thybulle checked in for Ben Simmons. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Robinson down low. Defended by Thybulle. Dedmon kicks to Robinson. Dragic against Hill. 6 on the shot clock. And again, it's the Heat missing. Inside. Here's Korkmaz. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Korkmaz has got his first 2 points of the night. Now Dragic. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers with an 18-point lead as the quarter comes to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge standing by courtside. David.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, an early lead and a lot to like in the performance thus far. Would you agree?
Oh, I thought we played great. Defensively, I know that I had someone behind me if I made a mistake that was going to protect the rim. I thought we did great.
We know the adjustments are coming, and we'll see who takes advantage. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow. Right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey everybody, welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Program. I'm Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. What a game it's been for Tobias Harris. He ended up with 17 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. Coming off a great performance last game, tonight he looked like he had that same aggressive mindset. And from what we saw so far from the Sixers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
I'm watching Tobias Harris and the impact he's had thus far. Now think about this. His aggressiveness on the offensive end, that's impressive. But he knows his strengths on that end of the floor, and that's a nice job that he's playing to them.
And Shaq, your thoughts on the Heat?
Sloppy ball, way too many wasted possessions, chucking up threes, missing them. I could hit more threes than that, Ernie. I hope they're talking right now about getting the ball inside, because that's what it's going to take. If they were hitting more threes, it would be a different story. But if was the fifth, Ernie, you know the rest.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. We've seen a tremendous game from Harris.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half, just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The 76ers leading by 18. Robinson is out there with Kendrick Nunn. Then it's Trevor Ariza. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Butler in at the small forward. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Now here's Simmons. Good, and Harris gets the assist. Harris has got his third assist on the night.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Here's Butler. Goes up to the stripe, and he drops that one in. Butler's got 6.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Outside, Simmons. And he slams it down right on top of Bam Adebayo.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Ariza, right side. Butler on the wing. Just 5 on the clock. 3-pointer. None can't get it to fall.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts. 3 for 3, and that's always a good way to start the second half.
And Miami shooting for the game at 42%. Back to Nunn. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Simmons pulls it in. Philadelphia leading by 23. Here's Harris. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Well, he's a capable shooter, but I like the initiative there from Tobias, taking it inside, forcing the defense back and drawing contact.
He's made all 6 of his tries at the line so far. That's good from Harris. And Harris drops them both. He'd have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
Now here's Simmons. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 25.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
Well, game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
Green against Butler. Looking to end the run. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Well, Butler's a great competitor, and he's playing with some fire right now.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Jimmy Butler's just one of those guys that coaching staff and players admire just how competitive he is on a daily basis.
Now here's Simmons. 17 points in the game. Harris looking it over. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
One shot.
And that one misses. And so it's none with it. He brings it up for Miami. From deep. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 5 assists in the game.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the Heat call time here. Nice game, great performance by Harris.
Well, I hope this one is not to draw up a play, but to think about how they're going to defend that man. He's putting up some major numbers.
A moment to check out the numbers for Nunn. How this season has been coming along for him. He's putting up about 14 points a night, 2 assists and 3 rebounds. And a quality player. I love what he brings to the table at that backup point guard position.
I think coaches appreciate a guy that comes in and knows how to run the offense with some intelligence. That's exactly what he does.
Now here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. 5 on the clock. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Green.
With him struggling tonight, they need to find some other options out there to keep themselves in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now, here's Nunn. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Robinson kicks to Butler. And the rejection by Embiid.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Robinson against Curry. And Adebayo sends it back. Outside, Robinson shoots over Curry. And again, it's the Heat missing. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 17-5 run here. Simmons feeling it out a bit. And it's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. Anthony Tolliver. He's checked in for Philadelphia. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
And that's what a team needs when they're trailing. Energy on D.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Outside Butler. Back to Nunn. Outside for Robinson. Outside Butler. Shoots the 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Harris has got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
What a scary sight. Joel Embiid with all that momentum taking it to the hoop, looking like a freight train.
Now, here's Nunn. He's still scoreless so far in this one.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Curry on the wing. He's guarded by Adebayo. Here's Embiid, and he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blowing. And the foul goes against Miami.
And who draws more fouls than Embiid? Very few players, if any. Too much size and really too much skill to defend.
2.
And he makes the first.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Achua, he's checked in for Ariza. And it's Tyler Hero in for Robinson. The 76ers also with a sub. Milton's checked in. And Embiid drops them both. The Heat shooting a meager 37% for the game. Outside Butler. Pass to Hero. And here's Adebayo. It's stolen by Milton. 2 on none. No one back to stop this. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
Now, here's Butler. 9 points in the game so far. Achua, the pass to Butler. Just 5 to shoot. And his offense just hasn't been there.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Here's Tolliver. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Tolliver's got 6 points.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now, here's Nunn. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Now, here's Achua. Pass to Adebayo. And the rejection by Embiid. And it's out of bounds. The Heat able to retain possession here. And the Heat with some changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Bielitsa comes in for Butler. And it's Dragic in for Kendrick Nunn. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard's checked in for Joel Embiid. Korkmaz comes in for Tobias Harris. And George Hill's subbed in for Ben Simmons. Just 3 to shoot. Miami no good on that time either.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Dragic the pass to Hero. To the paint to end the cold streak. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Howard. Here's Korkmaz. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Hill kicks to Korkmaz. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Korkmaz, the Turkish guard, taken at the end of the first round in 2016. Spent a year overseas before joining the NBA and didn't play much early on. But last season he showed he's a starting caliber player.
And he knocks down the first one. And with Korkmaz standing 6'7", Greg, there's a lot to like.
And his size can be a huge advantage in certain matchups, Kevin. Great wingspan also lets him grab a fair amount of steals. Has worked hard to get where he is and still showing room to grow.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Here's Hero. He's got 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The pass to Bielitsa. And here is Dedmon, defended by Milton. They need this. He takes it up and lays it in. Dedmon's got his first points of the night.
No question, Dedmon gaining some confidence right now. Looks like he's enjoying himself, overcoming some things tonight.
And here is Milton. He's got 5. Over Bielitsa. That one off the back iron and out. And Miami shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Teardrop shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. All right, we've got a bit of a break now, so here's a look at the league's best defenses. The Heat in 5th.
This is a team that takes pride on the defensive side of the floor. I mean, they play hard and they play together. They are a tough group to score on.
For Miami, they have only 1 missed free throw. They've had 5 attempts and made 4 of them.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That free throw good from Bielitsa.
Now, Bielitsa, a big guy who flows into offensive possessions and becomes an invaluable player in terms of the type of floor spacing you would want from a shooting big.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Miami. Matisse Thybulle's checked in for the 76ers. Both shots good from the stripe. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Pass to Howard. Now here's Milton. Back to Howard. The kick out to Hill. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's the floater. Dedmon with the block.
We've got to respect the wingspan that time of Dwayne on that end. Look, you go up like that and you're a dead man. Well, he's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
Howard, the pass to Milton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
At the line for 2.
Two shots.
The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time. Miami's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. Here's Hero, defended by Thibault, and the slam dunk by Iguodala.
Well, Iguodala is still a high flyer. That's what he looks to do when he gets to the inside.
Hill finds Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Passes it to Thibault. Clock at 6. Here's Milton. Howard trying to free himself up. That shot, no good. And Miami the other way now. In transition, here comes Miami. Iguodala, no good. Milton with it. 7 points in the game. 1:56 left in the third quarter. And the rejection by Iguodala. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Iguodala.
76ers ball.
Puts it up off the inbound. It's hauled in by Andre Iguodala.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Well, a chance to check out Andre Iguodala, how his last 10 games have gone. He's averaging 3 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And it's been a bit of a struggle for him. I mean, he can get down on himself at times. He's just got to keep working, and I think things will turn around.
This is where your character can be tested, his will to fight through this kind of adversity, but I think he's got a good chance.
And the first one drops.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Dragic.
And while Dragic doesn't get to the free throw line all that often, when he does, he's usually pretty good.
Pass to Thibault. Back to Milton. Tipped away. 1:24 left to play in the third. Dragic the pass to Hero. Bank shot, no good. The 76ers shooting it really well. 54% from the floor. Here's Korkmaz. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And the 76ers making a change here. Green's checked in.
Shooting one.
And here's Dragic. He'll bring it up for Miami. And the pass to Hero. Got a hand on it, and they get it back. Off target from three-point range. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Hill left side. Back to Green. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Korkmaz. Over Iguodala. Korkmaz, no good.
If you told me this was the kind of game he was going to have, I would not have expected them to be in front right now.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Here's Korkmaz after the Heat pick up 2. There's 14 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. From deep three-point range. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. Tobias Harris, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Philadelphia 76ers. He's at the quarter-century mark, 25 points for him in this game, as they have looked to him over and over to make things happen. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, we've got Maxey. Mike Scott out there with Howard. Then there's Matisse Thybulle. And it's Korkmaz at the 2 spot. No good from Dragic.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Takes a 3. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws. A lot of talk about reseeding in the playoffs when you got down to the final 4 teams. If it ensures the 2 best teams make the finals, it would seem to me, Greg, to be worth it. What about you?
You know, it could be. I think about the worldwide attention on that championship round, but you got to get the Eastern Conference teams to sign off on that, and
You know, we've seen it happen in the past where the power shifts from one conference to the other, but ultimately nothing better than seeing the two best teams play for it all.
That free throw good from Korkmaz.
I felt like he was a little hesitant in the first half, but really he's amping himself up here and battering around to get himself to the free throw line.
Second free throw, no good. And he nails the third. Here's Strus. Outside Dragic. Passes to Strus. 6 to shoot. He feeds it to Dedmon. Howard trying to free himself up. Shots good by Dedmon.
Smart around the rim. Dedmon has the physical skills and the touch to be pretty effective from there.
60 seconds off the clock here in the fourth. Maxey passes to Korkmaz.
Not great numbers, but great effort in this one. Sounds funny, but I think he's been a positive for them.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Heady play by Bielica.
Nemanja Bjelica. 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And Miami making a change here. Robinson's checked in. He's perfect from the line this time. Philadelphia dictating the flow. Pass to Scott. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Korkmaz. From deep. But they'll get another chance. Now, here's Maxey. And that one's good. Korkmaz. Korkmaz has got 10 points here in the second half.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Strus passes to Robinson. Iguodala against Scott. There's the pass to Strus. And again, it's the Heat missing. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Here's Maxey. That one a little long. The Heat have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Iguodala, and it's sent back by Howard.
Well, Dwight Howard still makes you think about your shot attempts, easily leaping up to throw that one away.
And so it looks like the 76ers will retain possession here. And the Heat making a change here. Okpala's checked in. Joel Embiid, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Seth Curry comes in for Korkmaz. Now, here's Maxey. He's guarded closely. Inside. And the dunk by Embiid.
And guys, we've become accustomed to this. Embiid's a dynamic scorer who's comfortable shouldering the offensive load.
Now, here is Robinson. There's the dish to Iguodala. Here's Strus. The feed to Dedmon. Outside for Robinson. Good on the three-point shot.
That's pretty much not how they want to defend the three-point line. Somebody's got to shadow him out there.
Maxey passes to Embiid. Out to the right wing. And here's Maxey. It's rebounded by Okpala. Here's Iguodala. That one misses. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Pass to Maxey. Shoots from 14. Kept alive. Here's Scott. And there's the bucket. Stay with it on the offensive glass. Getting it done. Scott's got his first bucket of the night. Iguodala deciding where to go with it. Back to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Dedmon finds Robinson. Just 5 on the clock. Over Curry. And misses it off the right side of the rim. The 76ers have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. The 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
He's just stretching him out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
I'm not sure what the defense collectively was thinking there. You got to know where he is at all times.
Now, here is Robinson. And Seth Curry is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Achua, he's checked in for Miami. Kendrick Nunn comes in for Andre Iguodala. And the 76ers also making a change. Anthony Tolliver, he's checked in for Joel Embiid. Here's Nunn. Lets a floater go. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
76ers ball.
Philadelphia's gone 2 of 3 in the fourth quarter from long range. Good shooting so far. Pass to Thibault. The pass to Curry. Pass to Maxey. 4 on the clock. It's deflected. Now Nunn. Passes it to Achua. He kicks it to Robinson. Pass to Achua. Lobbed up there for Robinson. And stolen by Scott. Now, here's Maxey. And it's in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And so it's Nunn with it. He brings it up for the Miami Heat. Trying to end the drought. He lays it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Philadelphia with the ball. The Heat getting the bucket. Outside Curry. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Nunn looking around. The pass to Strus. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Strus has got his first basket of the night. The 76ers have gone 6 of 13, so just above 46% on their field goal attempts here in the quarter. Tolliver dishes to Curry. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on Precious Achua. The first one falls, and the Heat with some changes. Dwayne Dedmon comes in for Robinson. And Hero subbed in for Kendrick Nunn. So he gets them both. Here's Strus. Pass to Hero. Stolen away. Here's Curry. Makes it off the glass. Curry's got 9 points now in just the second half.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Passes it to Okpala. Pass to Hero. No good with the triple. Here's Philadelphia. They're on an 18-7 run. Kicks to Scott. Outside Curry. It's hauled in by Hero.
It seemed like he changed his mind halfway through the layup, tried to go to something else, and flat out choked it.
Well, nice vision on that pass from Hero, and he put the ball right in the shooting pocket.
Outside Curry. The pass to Maxey. Shoots. It's hauled in by the Heat. Here's Okpala. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Here's Hero. Guarded by Curry. Shot from 16. No good off the back of the rim. Philadelphia's gone 6 of 14 with the 3-ball tonight. Just a little over 40%. And here's Maxey. Back to Curry. From outside the arc. And it goes for the 5th time in 10 shots for him this game.
Defense shaking their heads. No idea how to stop him in this quarter. He's got him on the ropes.
Here's Strus. Shot clock at 6. From past the arc. Maxey grabs the miss. Philadelphia's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Curry on the wing. Pass to Thibault.
You know, altered shots don't show up on the official stat sheet, but as we saw there, he does a great job of doing that as well as collecting the rebound.
Here's Okpala. Passes it to Strus. Here's Achua. And no good that time. Philadelphia's gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the 4th.
Inside 2 minutes. Inside.
Outside Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And some changes here for the Heat. Bielitsa, he checks in for Achua. And it's Dragic in for Hero. Philadelphia also making some changes. Howard comes in for Anthony Tolliver. And it's Shake Milton in for Curry. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. To the left wing. Dragic against Scott. It's Dragic with the drive. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Once again, Dragic in attack mode makes things happen with the drive.
Goran Dragic. 2.
Free throw good, Dragic. Good on both. Now, here's Maxey. 1:33 left in the 4th quarter. Milton with it. Outside, Scott lets the 3 fly. It's Dedmon with the rebound. Dedmon's got his 6th rebound on the night.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest. Just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for the 76ers.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And the effort here tonight, adding to the W column for the season, will go down as their 48th win.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Ben Simmons.
So sharp on the passing tonight. You know, guys can get into a rhythm that way too.
Shooting 1.
And the free throw, no good. Miami's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. And the dunk by Bielitsa.
And nice court vision from Dragic there to get a great look at the bucket.
Philadelphia has gotten the 3-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Shoots from 12. And it's Strus with the rebound. And here's Miami. Now, here's Bielitsa. Defense right on him. Goes back up. And it's good on the layup.
Well, if you don't box him out, you're a dead man.
There's 25 seconds left in the 4th. And they can just dribble the ball until the buzzer.
Yeah, they got to be happy with the outcome.
Here's Milton. And it's Strus with the rebound. Howard, the pass to Maxey. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
And that's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. Joel, in the past, you've had some critics, and you haven't run away from that. So what are you looking to prove out there?
Just being dominant, so I want, every time people hear my name, I want them to know that I'm a dominant player.
That was certainly the case tonight, man. Congratulations. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. See you next time.